Hello everybody, we're back with another Naruto Blazing update and just a week away from our beautiful anniversary, second year anniversary. It's gonna be special. This week itself has a lot of big things that are there, and the first thing is Blazing Bash. So we have this thing. There are many people who said that yeah, when you make them back from their awakened forms of the blazing bash and you take them back to the normal form of their of also like 6 stars, that it stays at 100. Your level doesn't stay at 100, it goes back to level 1, and you again have to input everything back. You again have to input your you again have to make it to level 100. So that thing they have changed, which is good. But actually, what would be much better is that if we didn't have to use those um awakening sort of materials, that would have been a better thing than to make him back to level 1 and level 100. So I feel those small things as well also Banda should have used, and and they should, people would want that because it's very tough to get a lot of points on the PvP, and we can't keep also awakening and again taking it back to that form, awakening and taking it back to that form. It takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of effort. So that's one. Now what we also have is we have this. Now we have from 20 maps. Now like Ninja Road will have just half of it. That's like 10 maps. So that's good, very good. And I really think we need to know what is the translation. So there's this guy who has done it, and the materials useful for reinforcing and awakening the characters become easier to get. So it's a whole new sort of a change onto PvP. Onto actually Ninja Road. So we may be all getting new sort of a material which we get onto actual completing the entire sort of Ninja Road. So be sure to farm it up much. It's going to be easier, maybe a bit harder map, but well, it's not impossible to do it. But what's the hype? The hype is Sage of 6 parts Naruto and Sage of 6 parts Sasuke, or I should say also that this Sasuke, which has the Rinnegan, they have a limit break. Look at those stats. At max level 150, you have 2538 health, and with an attack of 2354. So that's good. But when you take him onto PvP, you see this. Look at that. He's back. He can be taken to PvP. The nuking option of him and Utakata is back. So it's going to be very interesting as to see how people are going to use it. So you can see right here, like the health is 40,000, and he has a nice amount, and speed is 340 speed. So that's pretty good, and so that's really that's impressive. But what's more impressive is this Naruto, when you have unlocked his ability to reduce the amount of chakra needed. So here what happens is, look at that, max level is 150, and the health is at 2490 with an attack of 2698. And this guy heals. He also has damage reduction against wisdom units, and he's just like a fight and chakra when you unlock all his abilities. So the most important thing here is that you will be having this banner will be releasing. That is no doubt. You have this banner. If you have 100 pearls, if you think you can just use 100 pearls, do summon on the banner, and hopefully you have a banner for Sasuke and a banner for Naruto, because I'm not interested to get any more of actually this guy Sasuke's. I would really like to have the Naruto. So hopefully they do that. And okay, this is what we get. This is the new screen. Look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. And this is your introduction when you just start the game. This is how it is. So yep. So we have a new so we get this, that both the versions will be they will be getting an app update. So that's very interesting. But what we would want to watch is this version, is a PvP version of actually this guy, Naruto. So that's, look at that, 41k, nearly 42k health, 4257 attack, and 309 speed. Oh my dear God, he's going to be taken on each and every team. I mean, each and every team is going to have this guy, because it's going to be very tough to eliminate him. Very tough to eliminate him. So, yep. So, actually, it's like that. This unit is good, and yeah, I would really, I think it's important that we understand the importance of this being the first anniversary units. This guy and also Sasuke being the first anniversary units is a perfect boost that they got for their. I mean, I remember when all PvP started, people used these units very, very much. A lot of people use these units. And now these units are going to come back in the game. So PvP is going to get a bit more tougher. And, I think this Naruto can literally also. I think he can just, one-shot the Hinata, if I'm not mistaken. I think he can one-shot a Hinata. So I really want to know about that. And let's just have a look at look at that. He heals for 1200 and he has 40% wisdom damage reduction. He will be dropping 45k approximately on wisdom units. So now he deals a damage of 44,698 damage. So I would want you people to understand what impact this is going to have on the game. People who have invested a lot on the PvP now will be thinking, did we do it right? Was it right to invest on a banner having I mean, was it right to invest on a banner having both the last ban of Blazing Bash was just hocus pocus. I mean, they could have been much better units. Okay, for example, this guy, like for Sasori is good, but like in Dedra is hopeless, is bad. I really don't like him. He's not good. So this is what Bandai have to understand, and this is what we need to understand is Blazing Bash units are not needed to rank high. We need to understand how to play the game, and right now Naruto Blazing is it's just ripening to be one of the best games, and I'm all fired up and I'm all excited for the next week. What's going to be launched on our game? I'm just waiting to find out. If you people like what I do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back with more content on Naruto Blazing.